Hey folks, just went up to Dad's and the pole in the field. That. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. This is why I get nothing done. Okay. The pole in the field that the main line comes down across um, from the woods. The main line for our sap. It comes straight across the field, and then one kind of comes in at an angle. And so we had a pole there and a cable down to the ground, and it was part of the cow pasture. Um, and the bull, Dad had a young bull, Dexter bull, and he would screw around with that guide wire, the cable, and pull it out of the ground. So instead of being nice and straight, it was cocked over. So I went up, and Lily and I, she's not talking about it right now, but we hooked up. I have a big come along. I hooked a big come along to the. She don't like it when I'm talking to you guys. She wants all of my attention for her. But anyway, hooked the come along up and hooked it to the back of my truck and did a little clickety clicky and pulled it up, a little bit. And I had released the tension on the wire so that I could pull it up. That was Dad's suggestion. It was a good idea, probably. Otherwise, probably would have broke it. But and then it was still leaning, so I decided, well, I'll try and pull forward with the truck. But I was in the grass and had summer tires, and I figured it would just spin. But it did move a little bit, and then I heard the tire start to just a little bit of a squish and squelching noise, when they spin on the grass. So I stopped and went back and gave it a few more clickety clickities, and it was nice and straight. So I decided that in order for me to hook the guide wire and then release the come along from the truck, I'd have to come a little further, not that far, but just a little. So I did like 2 or 3 more clicks, so it was just leaning my way. And then I put the guide wire back together, put the post, pounded it 3 feet in the ground at an angle, and so, and then we have a turnbuckle on there. I turned it so that it was just coming up snug, and then I backed up a smidge and unhooked the come along, and it's standing straight, but just a little in the pull direction, which is fine, because we still have to hook the cable up to the other side and pull it back the other way, which probably will pull it straight, or just from settling, it'll gently pull back on that cable and straighten. So get home, all sweaty, change my shirt, send to Lily. We should have videoed that. She said, "Told you so." Yeah, she's mouthy. Anyway, she wouldn't hold the camera for me. That's her fault. So I'm not used to this. I have the idea that people bring their phones and cameras everywhere they go. That's Lily's coat. Isn't that pretty? It's one of a couple that she has. It says Diva on it. Mama got it for her. Yeah, you don't need that, Lil. Then the other one I think is right there. It says it's a snowman or cat or something. Anyhow, we're working on the house, so everything is just moved, and that got pulled out, so it's not winter, but she don't need it, but she thinks she does. Oh, huffy. Yeah, she's all she goes all the time. But anyway, I'll try and take you guys along more. Cassandra, my daughter, PJ, Colton, my sons, Joey, my stepson. Someday you might want to do some of this thing, and if it's stored here, ta-da, you can do it. So I figure it's fun, it's history. let you fools know what this fool's doing. And if I remember, I'll try and take you along, guys, from now on. And then when I got home, my truck on the way wasn't charging. I have a 2005 Dodge 2500 with the Cummins in it, and love the truck. Love it. It's got short box flatbed on it. Came with a stainless V-plow. Love the truck. Wasn't charging. So open the hood up, get my test meter out. First thing I'd look for fuse, but they don't have fuse. They got this stupid TIPM, totally integrated power module. Grade 8, no, it wasn't grade 8. Anyway, I couldn't find a fuse, so wiggle the wires over on the alternator. No. And then I happened to look at the battery, and I touched the wire, one of the cables to the wire, because it's got 2 batteries, of course. Of course, yeah. And the wire was loose. And I was like, say what? They were just tight. I know they were, because brand new batteries. Yeah. So it had gotten hot and squishied some of the lead, or gonna have to replace it anyway. So I was able to tighten it back up again, started the truck back up again. Gorgeous. She's charging again. Checked both batteries, because on those, if one is not charging, the other one's overcharging normally. Yeah. So I fixed that. I could have recorded that for you guys, because it's a common thing. Sorry. All right. And I guess that's it for now. Have fun. Stay safe. Bye-bye.